You brush your teeth twice a day. You floss, perhaps not as often as you should, but you try. You buy the expensive mouthwash that promises to kill 99% of bacteria. You go to the dentist for your checkups. You think you are doing everything right. You think your oral hygiene routine ends the moment you spit into the sink, turn off the bathroom light, and climb into bed. But I am here to tell you that the most dangerous time for your oral health does not happen when you eat a sugary donut. It does not happen when you forget to brush for one night. The most dangerous time for your mouth is the 6 to 8 hours you spend unconscious every single night. There is a silent destroyer that creeps in when your guard is down. It is a habit so common, so seemingly innocent, that millions of people do it without ever realizing the devastation it causes until it is too late. You wake up in the morning, and the first thing you notice is that your mouth feels like a desert. Your tongue feels like sandpaper. Your breath smells heavy and stale. You might even notice a little bit of blood on your toothbrush when you scrub your gums. We tend to ignore these signs. We drink a glass of water and move on. But these are the distress signals of a dying ecosystem. The habit I am talking about is mouth breathing. It sounds harmless, doesn't it? Breathing is good. Breathing keeps us alive. But how you breathe matters just as much as if you breathe. When you sleep with your mouth open, you are not just snoring or drooling. You are changing the entire chemical balance of your oral cavity. You are stripping away the single most important protective shield your body produces: saliva. I am Dr. Caroline Bennett, and today we are going to talk about why your pillow might be the scene of a crime against your gums. We are going to explore the biology of the night. We are going to understand why waking up with a dry mouth is actually a major red flag for gum disease, recession, and tooth decay. Gingivitis doesn't just happen because you didn't floss. It happens because the environment in your mouth became hostile to health. If you have noticed that your gums are receding, looking like they are pulling away from your teeth, or if they look red and puffy instead of firm and pink, the cause might not be your toothbrush. The cause might be the air you breathe while you dream. Today, I am going to teach you how to seal your health. I am going to share a protocol that will force your body to breathe the way nature intended. Through your nose. This is not just about stopping the snoring that annoys your partner. This is about saving your teeth. This is about stopping the slow erosion of your gum line. If you are ready to wake up feeling hydrated, refreshed, and with gums that aren't under attack, stay with me. We are about to change the way you sleep forever. To understand why mouth breathing is such a catastrophe for your gums, we first need to appreciate the liquid gold that is your saliva. In the medical world, we call saliva the bloodstream of the mouth. It is not just water. It is a complex, living fluid packed with minerals like calcium and phosphate. It contains antibodies that fight infection. It contains enzymes that break down food. But its most critical role during the night is protection. When you are awake, you swallow hundreds of times. You are constantly washing your teeth and gums. But when you sleep, your saliva production drops naturally. If you sleep with your mouth closed, a small pool of saliva remains, coating your teeth and gums, keeping them hydrated and maintaining a neutral pH. However, if your jaw drops open and you start breathing through your mouth, you create a wind tunnel. The air rushes in and evaporates that precious moisture instantly. This condition is called xerostomia, or dry mouth. When your mouth dries out, 3 terrible things happen. First, the pH drop. A healthy mouth has a neutral pH, around 7. This is a safe zone. When the saliva dries up, the pH drops and becomes acidic. Acid is the enemy of enamel, but it is also the enemy of the gums. Acidic environments irritate the soft tissue, causing inflammation. Your gums literally start to burn chemically. Second, the microbiome shift. Your mouth is home to billions of bacteria. Some are good, some are bad. The good bacteria need oxygen and moisture to survive. The bad bacteria, the kind that cause gum disease, bad breath, and decay, are often anaerobic. They love dry, oxygen-deprived environments. When you dry out your gums, you kill the good guys and throw a party for the bad guys. These bad bacteria multiply rapidly in a dry mouth, forming plaque and tartar at double the speed. Third, the loss of remineralization. Your teeth and gums are under attack all day from the food you eat. Nighttime is when they serve to repair themselves. The minerals in saliva repair the microscopic damage to your enamel. If there is no saliva, there is no repair. You wake up with teeth that are weaker than when you went to bed. Over years, this chronic nighttime dryness leads to receding gums. The gum tissue shrinks back because it is dehydrated and inflamed. The roots of your teeth become exposed. This leads to sensitivity, and eventually to floss. So, how do you know if you are a mouth breather? You are asleep after all. There are telltale signs. Do you wake up and immediately need to drink water? Is there drool on your pillow? Drooling often happens because the mouth is open. Do you have chronic bad breath in the morning that doesn't go away easily? Do you snore? Are your lips constantly chapped and cracked? Do you often wake up with a sore or scratchy throat? If you answered yes to any of these, your gums are in danger. But why is this happening? Why can't we just keep our mouths closed? The root cause is usually a blockage in the nasal passage. Your body is smart. It wants oxygen. If it cannot get air through your nose, it will open the emergency hatch, your mouth. This can be caused by allergies, a deviated septum, enlarged tonsils, or simply the anatomy of your face. For many people, it is just a bad habit, a muscle weakness where the tongue does not sit in the correct position. The tongue is the rudder of the ship. In a healthy mouth, when resting, the tongue should be pressed up against the roof of the mouth, right behind the front teeth. This suction holds the jaw up and forces you to breathe through your nose. In mouth breathers, the tongue drops to the floor of the mouth. The jaw falls open. The airway collapses. Now that we understand the mechanism of damage, we need a solution. We cannot just hope to keep our mouths closed. Muscles relax when we enter deep sleep. We need a physical intervention. I am going to give you a step-by-step protocol to retrain your body to breathe through your nose at night. This is not just about oral health. Nasal breathing produces nitric oxide, a miracle molecule that lowers blood pressure, improves deep sleep, and boosts your immune system. By saving your gums, you are saving your heart. Step 1. The clear passage protocol. You cannot breathe through your nose if it is blocked. Before you go to bed, you must ensure the highway is clear. I recommend a nightly nasal hygiene routine. Just as you brush your teeth, you should clean your nose. Using a simple saline spray can rinse out the allergens, dust, and pollen that cause inflammation and stuffiness. If you have chronic congestion, you might consider using nasal strips. These are simple adhesive bands that go on the bridge of the nose and physically pull the nostrils open, increasing airflow. If the air in your bedroom is dry, use a humidifier. Dry air irritates the nasal passages, causing them to swell shut as a defense mechanism. A cool mist humidifier can keep those passages moist and open. Step 2. The tongue posture exercise. We need to strengthen the tongue. During the day, I want you to practice what is often called mewing, or correct tongue posture. Close your lips. Place the tip of your tongue against the ridge of gum behind your upper front teeth. Now press the entire body of the tongue up against the roof of your mouth. Hold it there. Swallow while keeping the tongue up. Do this consciously while you are working, driving, or watching TV. You are training the muscle memory. If the tongue stays up during the day, it is more likely to stay up at night. Step 3. The controversial secret, mouth taping. This is the most effective intervention, but it often scares people. I am talking about mouth taping. Now please listen carefully. I am not telling you to take a piece of heavy-duty duct tape and seal your lips shut. That is dangerous and damaging to the skin. I am talking about using a small, specialized piece of porous, medical-grade tape, like micropore paper tape. You place a small strip vertically across the center of your lips. The purpose is not to forcefully seal the mouth shut like a hostage. The purpose is to provide a sensory signal. The slight tension of the tape on your lips sends a message to your brain. Keep the lips together. If you truly need to cough or vomit, you can easily open your mouth and the tape will pop off. It is a gentle reminder, not a lock. When you start mouth taping, something miraculous happens. You stop snoring. You stop drying out. The saliva pool remains intact all night. The pH of your mouth stays neutral. The good bacteria thrive. Your gums stay hydrated and bathed in protective enzymes. You will wake up and realize you are not thirsty. Your breath will be fresher. And over time, the redness and puffiness in your gums will vanish. Step 4. The hydration buffer. Even with nasal breathing, hydration is key. Drink a glass of water an hour before bed. But don't just drink water. If you are prone to cavities or gum issues, consider rinsing with the remineralizing mouthwash, or even plain water with a pinch of xylitol or sea salt right before sleep. This helps neutralize any acids from dinner and sets the stage for a healthy night. I want to address a serious note here. If you try these methods, clearing the nose, taping the mouth, and you find that you wake up gasping for air, or you panic because you physically cannot get enough air through your nose, you must see a doctor. This could be a sign of sleep apnea or a structural blockage like a polyp or severe septum deviation. Sleep apnea is a serious heart condition. Your gums might be the warning sign that saves your life. Let's look at the holistic picture. In psychosomatic medicine, the mouth represents intake and expression. Gums represent the foundation, the stability of our words and our nourishment. When our gums are bleeding or receding, it often signifies that we feel our foundation is being eroded, or we are losing our grip on something. Mouth breathing represents a state of fight or flight. When we run from a predator, we breathe through our mouths to get air fast. When we sleep with our mouths open, we are keeping our bodies in a state of low-grade stress all night long. We are not resting. We are surviving. Nasal breathing stimulates the parasympathetic nervous system, the rest and digest mode. By forcing your body to breathe through your nose, you are telling your brain, we are safe. We can heal now. We can repair the tissues. This is why this protocol is so powerful. It heals the gums because it heals the nervous system. I want you to imagine 2 futures. In the first future, you continue as you are. You brush and floss, but every night you dry out your mouth. The gums slowly pull back, millimeter by millimeter. Your teeth look longer. They become sensitive to cold water. Eventually, the bone support weakens, and you face expensive, painful periodontal surgeries. In the second future, you make a small change. You clear your nose. You place a tiny strip of tape on your lips. You sleep deeply. Your saliva works its magic for 8 hours straight, remineralizing your enamel, soothing your gums, fighting the bad bacteria. You wake up with energy. Your smile stays bright and firm for decades. The choice is happening every time you close your eyes. I urge you to try this tonight. Start with the nasal clearing. Try the tongue posture. And if you are brave enough, try the tape. It feels strange for the first 2 nights, and then it feels like freedom. Oral health is not just about white teeth. It is about the pink, healthy foundation that holds them in place. Do not let the night air steal your smile. If this video opened your eyes to a danger you didn't know existed, please support this channel so we can continue to spread this vital health information. Subscribe to join our community of people dedicated to natural, holistic healing. Click the like button. It helps the algorithm show this video to people who might be suffering from gum disease and don't know why. And share this with your partner who snores, or your friend who always carries a water bottle because their mouth is dry. You might be saving them from a future of dental pain. Protect your sleep. Protect your gums. Protect your life. Until next time, breathe deep and be well.